What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome in. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. The pitch. That one called a strike. And we are underway. That's inside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one almost got him. And another ball. And he walked him. Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Right through there for a strike. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Nolan Jones in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
This one in the air right field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Here is Gleyber Torres. Ball one there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Santander right there to make the grab. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Gabriel Arias. In there at the knees, 0-1. Arias getting to start at shortstop, 25 years old, and he could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Second inning here, no score. That one missing inside. Pitch misses. Now 3-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Now the third baseman. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, no outs as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
Now, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Michael Tolia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Sabato. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the Rockies catcher, Patrick Bailey. That's in there. Strike 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Towards first, Sabato. Steps on first for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Right through there, got it. And the inning is over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. Ace back to work. And takes low for ball 1. And a good eye there.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1 now.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Ball one, no strikes. And that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. 2 on, 1 out. And now here is Gabriel Arias. There's a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground. And that's just foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gassed it right by him. Next is the designated hitter. Strike 1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pitch misses there. And 1-1. That one hit to right. Santander brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 out of the 4th. So in now for Colorado, number 60. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one fouled off.
Let's go. Pitch to him.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Bailey in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. Cruz going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hit. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Get your spot here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Goes down looking. Here's Nick Madrigal. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
1-1.
Way out front for strike two.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
1-2 now. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
In for a strike. And the count 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And here it comes. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. We are tied at 2. So up next, Michael Busch. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Cut off for the second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Tyler Gentry. That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. They lead by 3, 5-2.
Wastes no time there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Alberto Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the second game of the series.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the air, right field. Santander sizes this one up. Drops into the glove, and that's the third. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always, I'd say, a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Madrigal in now, takes ball one off the plate.
One ball, no strike.
And the pitch. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Rosario over at second. Madrigal on at first with nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Out to center on the move. Cruz makes the grab. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. Off the mark there, 1-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. 2-1 now. Fought off foul. The pitch. And that one is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. So up now for Chicago, Hebert Ruiz. Out towards left center. Verdugo running hard. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Cubs strand a couple. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. There's the strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that's outside. And that is ball one. There's the strike. Here's a high chopper. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Gentry. Fastball for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 0-2 now. Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And that one in the air center field. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Alberto Rodriguez. And the first offering is not close. This to third. Zips it across. And a quick out, number 1. Ahmed Rosario, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And ball 1.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
And at first, here comes Cody Bellinger. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Righty delivers. And it drops in. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around third. 1 run across. The relay throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and seeing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Alex Verdugo leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Righty delivers. That one close. Ruled a ball. 3 balls and a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. 1-1. Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's in there. 1-2. Got him looking. And 1 away.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just
run around the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
The pitch. On the ground to third. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. Ace back to work. Just missed. Berger, in his 4th year, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Stays alive. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now, Jesus Sanchez. And that one ripped into right. Santander brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Nick Gordon, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's outside. And now 2-0. 2 out, space is empty. Tapped in front of the plate. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. New inning getting started. Josh Bell at the plate now. Ace back to work. Line drive. And there's a base hit to right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. And it's 2-1. And that's down and away. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Walked and stole a base his first time. Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Left-hand hitter waits. That misses. Going to count 1-2. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Thomas swings through it for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning.
Back in Washington, D.C., Luis Arraez stands in. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. That one missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And the righty deals. And that's in the dirt. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Alonso in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got it. And now one away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Berger batting for the second time. And that's strike 1. That to right. Santander makes the play, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
In the air, left side. Verdugo snags it. And that'll do it. One left for Miami. And we are all set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gordon. And a pitch. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Gordon measures 6 feet even. 29 years old. A former first round. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. back, gone.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Bell at the plate now. That's ball one. That one fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. And it's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Christian Bethancourt, the next up for the Marlins. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Righty to the plate. Not even close there. 1-2 to count. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Goes down looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a good eye there. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the play.